how to enjoy your business. Hello, you know the score. I'm John Butt. This is Marketing for Owners, the podcast. This is episode 305. It's Friday. Weekend coming. Yay! But you know what happens on Fridays? I give you, my friend, a weekend challenge. Why do I do that? Because I don't want you working, but I know you're going to do some. So if you're going to do some, I'd like it to be constructive and helpful and not just same old stuff that you could have done in a week, but you're so used to working that you can't help yourself. So I'm going to talk about how to enjoy your business. In fact, this is one of the things, one of the results. Imagine if you liked work. And where does this come from? Well, one, I meet quite a few Debbie Downers. And funny, sorry Debbie, if there is actually a Debbie who married a Mr. Downer and you're a Debbie Downer, sorry about that. But there are some people who just cannot avoid negativity. And it is infectious. In their life, it's like a virus. It's going to work through. But business is quite often not a lot of fun. That's what it seems on the outside. However, it can be and it should be. If you're doing it and if you own it, it should be fun. There is no reason why your place of work is not enjoyable for you and not enjoyable for your staff. It can be changed. So I'm going to give you 6 things to think about. This is your challenge. I know it's a weekend challenge, but if you just steel yourself over the weekend and get ready for Monday, this is how you can get to it. So number 1, oh, by the way, I'm assuming you know the score by now, that you've got a pad and a pencil or paper and that you're writing it down. Yes, oh yes, you people driving along. Yes, I know you're on the commute, you haven't got a pen. Yeah, just give me a chance. I've got you covered. You can go to the website, which is, do I have to say www? You know that, don't you? marketingforowners.com/podcast/305. It's all like that, but all the notes are there, so you can go and have a look later. Any links I mention will be there as well, if I mention any. So the first one, number 1, you have to make a positive choice to enjoy your work. Da-da! Could I finish right there? Could I go? No? No? Oh, okay. All right. So, but there is, your worst enemy is you in everything. In fact, this is for another podcast, but in actual fact, everything is down to you. Your competitors are you. Your success is down to you. It's all in the mind. You set ceilings based on your surroundings, based on what you know, based on your experiences. Okay, so you can make a positive change. You do not have to accept that work is horrible. You're going to think, I'm going to make it better. I'm going to go with a big smile. Yee! I'm going to go to work with a big smile and I'm going to exude happiness. I mean, you don't have to exude happiness on a Monday morning. It would be good if you could. But you have to make the decision. Nobody can do it for you. If you can get that into your mind, that will help you solve a lot of your problems. And I'm not even a doctor. Number 2, talk to your employees or your team, whatever you call it, about your plans and your vision and involve them. Get them to, first of all, have a plan and a vision, have a story, talk to everyone, explain to everyone why you started the company, explain why you do what you do, explain your favourite things at work, and explain the things you don't like doing. Explain what you dream the company will look like in a couple of years' time. Explain what will happen when you retire, what your future plans are. I mean, if you're building it up for a quick sale, you might not say that unless you've given them a stake in it. If you want them to build it up quickly with you, maybe you should tell them and they can make some money too. but involve them. You will suddenly find a complete change in your staff. They'll feel important. They'll feel part of the company. They'll feel like it's not coming to work. They'll feel like they're not working for you. They'll feel like they're working at their company. Honestly, when I sold my fire safety business, my original one back in 2003, and the announcement was made to staff, one of my fire alarm engineers, lovely guy, Dennis, at the back, said to the accountant, the finance director of the PLC company that was building this, he stood up and said, "So let me get this straight. You've bought our company." And I sat there and I thought, nice. I was pleased that that's how they felt. Isn't that cool, right? Don't worry, it all went well. Number 3, write down goals that can be achieved. Don't say, we want to double sales this year. Write down achievable goals, because if you don't, I mean, they have to be goals, things to aim at, but if you don't ever achieve anything, you'll just be thinking, well, that's pretty pointless, we never get them. It's good to actually achieve goals, so make them manageable, ones that have a longer term. So I suggest that you aim for goals for the year and then break that down into quarters and just decide on, say, 3 goals for this quarter that will head you towards your goals for the year. And then the next quarter, 3 more that further puts you. If you start with the year in mind and then reverse engineer it from there, you can figure it out. But write them down. And again, remember when I said about the staff, involve your staff. They can even help you with the goals. You may set things and they may say, well, if we do this and that, we could probably hit a bit higher. Okay? If they're involved, if they understand the vision. I don't think they're all going to be just jealous thinking, oh great, he'll get himself another Rolls Royce. Don't worry. Just do not worry. They wish to enjoy their work too. Number 4. This is controversial, I warn you. Contact a competitor, and for those of you on audio, I'm doing the old air quotes because competitors are not really competitors. They're only competitors in your mind. They are people doing the same job as you locally. So they share experiences. They're doing the same. They do things that you do. They know what you know. They have things in common. They can be colleagues. Imagine if they're not a competitor. Imagine if they were your friend. They're not going to go up against your customers because they're your friend. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. So I'd like you to contact that competitor and invite them out for a coffee. And don't invite them round your place for a coffee. Oh, of course, you can go for lunch. You can go down the pub. You can meet them wherever. Don't take to a McDonald's, but a Starbucks or a Costa Coffee will do. Meet them, neutral turf. And when they say, oh, what's it about? Say, I just want to have a chat. And if they don't want to have a chat, they haven't got time, speak to another one. But get to know people and then make this a regular thing. If you actually are friends with your competitors, you'll find that they're not competitors. When you go on holiday, you'll have somebody you can ring up and say, hey, I got a couple of things need looking after. Would you mind helping out while I'm away? I'll do the same for you when you're away. I know you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to do that, but just think it through. Honestly, it will change your life. These things all change your life. Number 5. Not just your team and your staff that you need to talk to. Talk to your customers regularly. Now, I mean talk to your top customers. It's great to talk to all of them, but we're all going to say, like Fire Protection Online, we've got something like 105,000 customers. Bit tricky. So, but there are top customers. The customers, everyone's got an 80-20 rule where 20% of the customers generate 80% of the sales or something like that. Find out your top customers. If you don't know who they are, oh, shame on you. You must know who your top customers are. They're the ones keeping you in business. They think you're fantastic because they buy off you time and time again when there's competitors. Go and talk to them. I think I covered this in a recent podcast. Tell them your plans. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them your story. Tell them what you're thinking. Ask them for their opinion on your new plans. Ask them what they'd like changed. Ask them what you do well. Talk to them. Make them your friend because they are your friend. They like you. Okay? Number 6, last one. get yourself a coach or a mentor. And I seriously mean that. If you can't find one, just speak to me. I don't do this, by the way, or if I do, well, shall I say, I'd say it's good value, but you may say it's what we call very expensive. But get yourself a mentor, get yourself a coach, have someone who can bring something to the table. This is not a mate, by the way. Someone who can bring something to the table. Find someone who's in your industry, is near retirement, and contact them and say, I'm doing this in my business. I'd like some advice. Would you mind acting? Can I take you out for coffee occasionally? Can I pick your brains? That would be free, right? Personally, I pay for mine, and I don't even know how many I've got and how many mastermind groups I'm in, but it helps. Why do you think I do it? Why do you think I recommend it? I don't have to. I do okay in business. I do, but I've never met anyone who's successful who does not have a coach or a mentor. Okay, so that's that. Easy, eh? And then, remember, smile. It'll all be happier. Take that decision. Enjoy your business. You started your business because you wanted it. You wanted to. You didn't have to. You weren't forced to. Do things you love doing and find how to love your business again. And have yourself a fabulous weekend. I'll be back on Monday.